Hi, Peter Bernstein, Senior Editor at TMCnet.com. I am here at ITEXPO 2016 at the Fort Lauderdale Convention Center, and I am delighted to be joined just off the trade floor by Joe Maloff of Phone.com. He's the Senior Vice President of Strategic Alliances and Partnerships.
Yes.
And he has a partner with him.
I do.
And we have some news to make, don't we?
Yes, we do.
So I'm going to let you do the introductions.
Perfect.
And then we're going to explain exactly why this is so important.
Great. Thank you, Peter. With me is Mike Burrows from LiftMaster. And I'll let Mike explain what LiftMaster is, but I did want to mention that we just completed a session on innovative uses of cloud technology. And LiftMaster is a partner that's been working with Phone.com for more than 2 years now, and we are very excited about what we've accomplished. Mike?
So LiftMaster's a kind of industry leader in garage door openers, commercial door openers, gate operators. We're getting in more into the telephone entry and access control market. So I'm the product manager for this new part of the business, and we're really building out a cloud-connected series of devices. So now you're able to log into your PC, your tablet, and monitor who's coming and going, what's happening in your gated community, your high-rise, all these different applications, your garage door opener.
And so why don't we talk about the addressable market for a second? Because people hear the term gated community, and if you're not a U.S. native, you might not even be aware of, there are a lot of gated communities.
There's over 75,000 gated communities in the United States.
And how many dwellings are we talking about? It's millions.
Hundreds of thousands of homes, millions of residents. It's quite a large part of the market, and that doesn't include high-rises. Especially with all of the market moving towards high-rises and urban living. We're seeing a huge growth in that part of the market.
Anyway, I interrupted. We're living in a connected world. This is clearly the leading edge of where it is going. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing together.
Well, one of the areas that was of interest to us is the whole concept, as you're seeing on the show, of Internet of Things. And when we consider some of these more obscure applications, who would think that you'd have a gate opener that would be connected to the internet? And yet we've accomplished that. And from a Phone.com perspective, what we're most excited about is that, as I mentioned in the session, LiftMaster came to us and said, we've been testing you for about 6 months. We had no idea what was going on. One of our support people got a phone call, and they said, we want to talk about working with you for gate opening devices. And they said, well, I have no idea what you're talking about, but you need to talk to Joel. So I got the call. I ended up working with Mike and his team. And this is something that, again, it's been about 2 years, hasn't it?
It's been about 2 years. We've had the product called iPack. It's been out in the market since October 2014. We've been working with Joel for development and beta testing for about 2 years now.
And you're ready to rock and roll.
We're completely ready to rock and roll.
We are rolling.
And what's the reception been?
It's coming around. So the biggest challenge is trying to explain to these people who are used to analog systems and now come out and saying, here's this cloud thing. Everyone's used to using these dial-up modems to talk to these devices. And now to be able to go out and say, hey, you can use your smartphone, you can use your tablet, you can network all of these together and get instant real-time updates. You can do all sorts of new, really amazing things. So it's opening up a new opportunity.
So the guys at the gates must be thrilled.
Well, and actually that's a great question or comment. How is it that these are being implemented?
So you see a lot of people coming in. It's a lot of the camera guys are coming in. And so it's the people who have that little bit of IT experience. They've kind of been through this, so they know how to run Ethernet cable. They know how to kind of some of these higher-end types of things. And they're coming in and installing these in these applications, right? Like the front entrance of a high-rise or at that front entrance of a gated community. So that when you come up, you can now find that resident in there. If you need to, it's a delivery or it's you're having people over for a party, they can pull up, they can find the resident, they can then make that phone call and get buzzed in.
Wow, very, very cool. As somebody who lived in a gated community at one point, I appreciate this. You have no idea, and I'm also a LiftMaster customer with my garage door opener, so I appreciate all that you have done for me already. Anyway, IoT, connected devices, the use cases are there, the implementations are starting. Very exciting. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Peter.
Have a great show.